EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. But tonight we begin Week 8 with a good matchup for you here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Dallas Cowboys. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. Breaks through the contact. Still going. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. You talk about this Washington defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10, defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because, guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas 1st down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. Jackson now. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Cowboys march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Makes the score Cowboys 7, Commanders 0. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be... They get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
16-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
2, 18, 5, 19, come back, go.
Here's Daniels. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
At the 22-yard line.
Don't worry.
After the interception, here's Jackson. That'll be complete to Blue. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That one goes for 16 yards and sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson. Now a run here off the up. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're in an early hole. First drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Here we go. Let's go.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Daniels. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Washington going to send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line.
And they're on the 16-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Cowboys! A great play there. With his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Cowboys have moved out in front by 3. Touchdowns. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Throwing now is Daniels. Here's a diving catch right side. First catch here by McLaurin, and he's got himself a first down. That reception, it brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club, and one we talk about all the time. In football, puts you in the top 50 all-time range. Not so bad either.
Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin. That'll bring up second down. You look at this Cowboy defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct? I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? So who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go with them early and often.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To the air goes Daniels. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. This defense for the Cowboys, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
They'll get it inside the 20. And all the way down to the 5.
Hurry, hurry! Hurry,
Washington.
They go play action. Daniels. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. From 4 yards out. And the Commanders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Bass. Up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Commanders 7. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. His man, and that's the rookie 4th-round pick. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. Throwing is Jackson. Completes this to Elijah Wiggins. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Elijah Higgins, 26 yards. And the Cowboys are able to stretch out their lead. Aubrey now for the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top two teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington.
On the jump.
First down. A gain of 15.
Ready?
First down.
Daniels looking to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. A good convergence there defensively. Only a yard, and it's second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. They'll motion McLaurin left. To throw is Daniels. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards there at a Washington first. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Back to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20.
Back in 60.
First down, Washington.
Play action, now it's Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much, unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
19, 19.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Off the play fake, Daniels. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd and 9 now. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Ready? Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with career touchdown number 70. And the Commanders get a bit closer.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Now it's Jackson. Trying to set up a screen for Blue. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
At the 40-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Second and 10.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Report. Where's it on?
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
This time Jackson will throw it. And that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th.
Go.
Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Now a 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Daniels. Nolan's got it, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
60 Maverick. Here we go. Start.
They'll motion McLaurin left. They'll look to throw now on first down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. A little too much air under that one. That could have easily been 6 points.
Yeah, what kind of speed he has is almost impossible, we think, to actually overthrow him. But he did exactly that. I think he probably tried to get it out there maybe just a little bit too quickly.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Let's go now.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Cougar 18, 5 years.
Daniels going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Jackson. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. They'll get 34 yards there.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 40-yard line.
Jackson now. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
Now it's Jackson. And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. Aubrey now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Commanders 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Here's Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick 6, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. This is Norwood, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now Daniels. Throw out left, caught by Mayer. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Jalen Lane, 29 yards. And the Commanders are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for